it's Wes
and Chanda, and
welcome to DinkLife.
We have made it to Hong Kong Disneyland, and we are so excited to be here. It's our first day, so we don't know what we're getting ourselves into at all. It's about 9 o'clock, and the park officially opens at 9:30. Not sure if there's any kind of like, you know how most parks they let you in and just hold you like in a holding area, or if they hold you outside the gate. We don't know any of that yet, so we'll have to let you know after we get up there. But the shuttle bus from our hotel just dropped us off. It only took about 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah,
I mean, it was
really
nothing.
Very
it was
short.
I still wouldn't walk it. It seemed kind of far.
Yeah.
But definitely, the shuttle buses here are a little bigger. They're nicer. They're not like the buses at home where you can, like 10 people can sit and then everybody else has to cram together and stand. It's not like that.
Yeah.
These are like the shuttle buses that you take, like when you take a tour, like a group tour somewhere or something. They're gigantic and they've got a lot of seats. I think I looked and it could hold 49 people. So, and they come here every like 10 minutes. So it's a lot. They are a lot more regimented and a lot more routine than they are at Disneyland or Disney World. So just to let you know that. So don't worry about transportation. So far it's been okay. Not sure what it's going to be like at the end of the night. We'll have to let you know then, getting back to the hotel, because we do plan to stay for the show tonight. But
I'm guessing it'll probably be a lot better because there won't be loading chassis.
That's true too. There's not a lot.
There's no room for that.
Yeah, I don't know where they would even put that.
Nope.
If you had one.
Nope.
So if you are in a Jazzy and you plan on coming here, I'm not sure.
You probably need special assistance. You'd have to contact the front desk because they'll help you. Probably drive you over in a minivan.
That's probably true. So we're gonna just walk up here. There's a pathway all the way to the gate, and we're gonna see what we have to do to get in.
Yep. We just got off at the bus stop, and we're heading right up in. We're heading down the walkway in. They do have this really cool fountain, and Mickey pops up and down like he's surfing the whale. Very pretty. And the entrance to the park's right over there to the right. And here we are at the front gate, the ticket line. I was going to say one thing, when you go through security here, there's no metal detectors. They just do a bag check. So
and
pretty
she's
easy.
real quick about it, too.
Yeah, it was really fast.
As long as you have everything unzipped and open, it's good.
And here is the front of the park. It's a very tiny little train station. It's cute. And we're head over there. There's the Hong Kong Disneyland Railroad pulling in.
We invite you to enjoy Main Street USA while the rest of the park.
Got a little display for Chinese New Year. And there's the castle. It's very pretty. Their Main Streets don't have this little building. That's neat. Victorian Collection. And we're just waiting for them to let us into the park now. Here goes the mad dash into the park. Everybody running over there. Heading to Adventureland. Which way should we go?
I don't know where anything is here.
It's Professor Porter's. Oh, and they got custom vending machines here too. That's neat. There's Tarzan's treehouse over there. That's different. And here's the queue for the Jungle Cruise.
Sounds like there might be some trouble in town. There's a break.
So much, you guys are so pretty and cute. And please welcome is supposed to and then you will eat the jungle, okay?
There's an elephant right up in there.
Is there always a mother in so sorry, remember to brush your teeth, Paul. 你俾我放翻國際科學駕駛牌書上面，但係你遇到啲問題俾犀牛督就劈劈啊！咁我哋救唔救佢哋好啊？好啊，我有做好啊！喂，做咩事？定咗
Alright everybody, so we just got off Jungle Cruise here at Hong Kong Disney, and it's a little more updated than the ones back in the States. There's some really cool things, the animatronics are a little better.
It's kind of different too, because it's kind of like over in the States we got the Tom Sawyer's Island. It's kind of like that. It's like Jungle Cruise around Tom Sawyer's without the big steamboat.
Yes, it is a little shorter, I should mention. The ride's fairly short.
Yeah.
And she did every once in a while interject some English, so that was kind of nice, even though you kind of know what's going on. There's no backside of water, so that's slightly disappointing.
Yeah.
If you're used to that. But there was one point, which you'll see if you watch the whole POV, that was really kind of cool. They stopped the boat and do something really cool.
That's a big finale,
Yeah. So it was a lot of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And if you're here, you should ride it because it is different.
Yeah, it is different for sure.
What we try to do is like tell you which rides are exactly the same and sort of if you're short on time, not to do. But this one's different.
It's
so
a must.
I definitely recommend doing it.
Yep. Now we're heading over to Grizzly Gulch. Just so you know, they didn't open this section until 10. I don't know if that's all year round or just during this time of the year because maybe it's a little off season. And there is Grizzly Gulch. It's like they're running a test ride. I know. Massive gold chunk right there. Oh, now we're heading into the Mystic Manor area. The Mystic Manor. Hey.
Thank you.
And this is Hong Kong's Haunted Mansion. Oh wow. It's a very fancy little model of it right there.
Welcome to Mystic Manor. 歡迎大家嚟到迷離大宅。I am Lord Henry Mystic. The young fellow at my side is Albert, my traveling companion, confidant, and rather mischievous partner. Yes, Albert, that's you. Now run along.
Our ride vehicle's coming in. That is awesome.
Find some words to say. Who do you think you'll find here somewhere?
Some of the Mystic Manor shirts. Can't get the little monkey version of him. Oh, and they have headbands of him too, of Albert. Oh, some of their pins. Little bag charm. Oh, and these are little kid socks. Ah, and there's some Albert socks. He is right there. Little bag of them. We got some food of them too. Some cups. And there is the Mystic Manor.
So we just got off Mystic Manor, which is right behind us, and this is Hong Kong's version-ish of the Haunted Mansion, because they don't really do like ghosts.
They're not
and
into
dead
ghosts.
things.
Yeah. Their culture's against it or something.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. But having said that, this ride was, I don't even have the words. Like I always say stunning and amazing. There's got to be something better than that. I just don't know what it is.
It was very well done.
It was so good, you guys. Like it was a trackless ride, so it's not like the, pardon me, it's not like the Doom buggies that are continuous. Because it's more like Mickey and Minnie's or something like that, the way the track works. But oh my god, the characters were so cute, you guys, and I like started to tear up at one point just because like
the monkey's super cute.
Oh.
I wasn't to say that there's a lot that leads to the Haunted Mansion in it, but I would say the suits of armor inside it are about the closest thing that kind of lead back to the other attraction.
Yeah, and it's not, there's no like cobwebs and things aren't like, it's definitely different feel because
it has
again,
a lot of laser effects.
It does, cool. And nearly everything moves in there.
Yeah.
Nearly everything, like the pictures on the wall, and I don't mean just like that they sort of do a different scene, like they actually pop out at you and things like that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is just one of the coolest things, aside from Beauty and the Beast at Tokyo Disney, that I have ridden at a Disney park.
Yeah, I would say this is my second favorite trackless ride. The Beauty and the Beast is the best. This one, second best.
I agree, and even though it's hard to compare it to Haunted Mansion, like I can't believe these words are coming out of my mouth. I might kind of like it a little better, actually.
Well, it's like a new modern version of it.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
It's just crazy how good it is. So this is an absolute like must do. Now we got here as soon as this section of the park opened, and we walked right on. We did not even wait. I don't know if that's a typical thing here, but just so you know, I would rope drop it probably. If you want it, because we're gonna definitely have to ride it more than once. I mean, like,
we will be riding it again.
It's crazy. So, just if you come here, you have to do it. You have to.
And after Mystic Point, you head on over into Toy Story Land here, which looks very similar to the one in Paris, actually, so far. There's Woody. Now we're heading over to Fantasyland.
park you are at.
Yeah, Dumbo.
The line for this is always
The kids love it.
Yes.
And then right behind it is the train station for Fantasyland right there. And now you can cut off from the left from Fantasyland and we're heading over to World of Frozen.
And hopefully we'll be able to get a snack in here.
Walking up, first time ever seeing a Frozen Land. That fountain's real pretty. We're in the confection store. Some of the items they got for sale. They're very cute.
Oh my god, look!
We stopped in to get some food in here.
So we are here in Frozen Land and we decided to eat lunch, or whatever you want to call it. It's like breakfast into lunch. At the Golden Crocus Inn. It's in the Frozen section of the park. And this is what you get. I mean, this is what comes on your plate. And I got a chicken roll. There's some potatoes and some veggies, and they give you this little cookie, and the drink comes with it. And Wes got a mushroom pasta.
Which looks delicious.
It does. And we should mention, when you carry your trays to the table, it is covered, like the cloche.
Yeah.
Almost, so that your food stays warm. And then somebody follows you to your table, and they collect the cloche from you. So we didn't even have time to like videotape that piece of it. But it's really nice because your food is warm. And we were watching them prepare this, and while it is kind of like already prepared and you know it's already cooked and in things, they do it with such care. Like Wes's pasta was getting mixed up back there, and she was standing there ready to roll with his garnish and everything ready to go. It's like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
And as you can see, the food is beautiful. Like, not sure what it's going to taste like. Obviously, it smells delicious.
Looks
but
good.
They do take a lot of care and pride in doing this here the same way they do in Japan. You know, and I mean, again, not to disparage the States, but it's like kind of there, you throw everything together and you go to your table. So this is really kind of cool, and it's amazing to watch. Oh, and also, so the price of this food was 416 Hong Kong dollars, which came out to be about $52, which, you know what, for all of this food and the drink and everything is not terrible. It's kind of comparable to just any other Disney
And it was
park.
freshly made too.
Right. So, yeah, we're going to dig in and see what's doing. Okay, one other thing we kind of forgot to mention. They don't really do napkins here the way that we do in the States. I mean, they're teeny. It's like one little tissue. So just if you need a lot of napkins, get a lot, or bring something of your own. Like
and you can
wipes
take
or
as many as you want.
Yeah. So my chicken, by the way, is wrapped in bacon.
Which looks really good.
Which is kind of amazing. Yeah. And the butter knife cut right through it, so. The chicken is very good. I can't put my finger on what the sauce is, though. It looks very tomatoey, but it's not. But yeah, it's good. I would definitely eat it. The one other thing we probably should mention too is they don't have a ton of selections at these restaurants like in the States. You know, the menus aren't big. There's like 4 entrees and that's it. So there's mushroom pasta, some chicken, there was a leg of lamb, and salmon. And then 1 kid's meal.
So here it is, you can see. They do have a couple different mushrooms in there. Looks delicious. Really good. Super creamy. There's a nice mushroom flavor at the end. Yeah, and the toppings are really good too.
Gigantic mushroom on there.
Really good. That's cute. Here's the front of sliding sleighs.
and it's a small world, and you know, it's one of those sort of, if you've ridden it, you've ridden it, but there are some differences here, just like everywhere else. Obviously, with this being a little bit newer of a park, the things look much fresher and cleaner and much more updated. The costumes are more elaborate on the dolls and things.
The other ones don't have a rainforest.
Yes, that's true too. And the thing I noticed here, which I haven't noticed anywhere else so far, is that they have little signs which land you're going into.
I think I've seen it on some, but it's like they're tucked away. They're hard to see.
Are they?
They were very obvious on this.
Yes, which is nice. I mean, again, if you've ridden this 100 times, you know where you're going.
Yeah.
But if you haven't, it's kind of nice to have the little signs in there to talk about where you're going. Now, the queue and the facade of this are really no different than any other one.
It's very simple.
Yeah.
The clock's about to go.
So cute. The Tokyo one so far has been the best.
It's the best
entrance.
one. This one I think is the second best.
Yeah, so far.
Small world.
We haven't been to Shanghai.
I wanted to say just a couple things. I really like the rooms are a little smaller inside, and then they kind of feel like a little more dense and decorated, which I actually thought was really good.
Yeah, it's a good ride. And I mean, I think even if you've ridden it before, unless you absolutely hate it for some reason, which how can you? It's so cute. Do it here for sure. The line we waited 5 minutes maybe? Not even
10.
I don't even know if we waited that long, but it was really good. So just go ahead and get on it. It's lovely.
Now we're heading out of this area. We're walking through the back side of the castle here. Now we're heading in to the Lion King.
Ain't no passing grace. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's all problem free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Try it again.
You go right past all these floats.
Alright everybody, so we just got out of Festival of the Lion King, and I went into it not knowing anything, just thinking it was going to be like the one at home, really, like a copy of it, and you guys, it was completely different.
Yeah.
I mean, other than the songs.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little similar, but yeah, I mean...
Yeah, it was just not even the same. There was like a flying bird and the fire twirlers, and that was it. Everything else was different.
I was going to say it's probably more polished than the one at home, probably because it's made after the fact.
Yeah.
It has a very cool turntables floor that can raise up 3 levels and
Yeah.
has a trap door through the bottom.
It was so good. Like, I will say the biggest difference for me, at least, at home, you can kind of see how the sausage is made. And by that, I mean, you know, when they hook up the flying birds and when the guy that does the fire comes out, you see the box he puts it in and you see him light it on fire. None of that here. It just sort of like magically appears out of nowhere. And it is...
The one at home's a little clunky, just how everything happens,
Yes.
compared to this one.
Yeah. They're both great. Don't get me wrong. I love them both. But, man, you have to see this one. It's so different. If you're at Hong Kong Disney, do not skip this just because you think you know what you're getting yourself into, because
Yeah, it's a good one.
It was totally worth, and of course, you know, me being me, I teared up in the middle of it, like I always do, because I get very emotional for some odd reason. But yeah, I mean, it was just so good. Now I think maybe because it's the off season or whatever, there was only one show today, and it was completely crowded.
Yeah.
And one thing I will say, man, there was not anything orderly about getting into there. I got pushed and shoved.
Yeah,
and like,
that's just how the crowd is here, though.
yeah, it's so just be prepared for
Yeah.
that. I mean, if you don't like crowds of people like shoving you and stuff, just be ready, because they do that here. I never thought I would say it was more orderly in Florida, but it actually is. So anyway, like I said, if you're going to come here to Hong Kong Disney, be sure to catch that show because it is amazing.
This is smashed out squid. Looks very tasty in there, huh? I've heard it's very fishy. We're not going to get it.
That looks good.
Heading into some shops here. Oh my gosh, they got a Duffy bubble wand. A little toy area. Not have these in the States.
No.
Little character jars. Pretty neat. Red Hulk up in here. Yeah, they got the little chicken. They do have lots of princess dresses up in here. There's a whole section of lots of kids' clothes. Got some Duffy bags on the wall back there. This shop's really neat inside with the skylight ceiling. More Duffy and the gang up here in the front window.
They're very popular here.
So much Duffy merch. They do have some of the best Pooh merch we've seen here.
It's flipping adorable. I can't even.
It's pretty cute. Stitch is Santa.
All right, everybody, so we just walked out of the shops on Main Street because we wanted to come down here and see the parade, and it was about 15 minutes before the show started, and this side of the street, up until just now, was completely empty because it's in the sun.
Yeah.
The other side of the street was already filled up and crowded and everything like that, but it's only about 62 degrees here today, so it's absolutely pleasant and beautiful. I think maybe just because, you know, we're from Ohio and you're used to snow.
Feels
and
amazing compared to Ohio.
yeah, it feels fantastic to be sitting in the blazing sun right now. But by blazing sun, like I said, it's only 62 degrees. So it's not super hot at all. It feels good, actually. And we got a spot right on the curb. So 15 minutes before the show started. Feel pretty lucky about that.
Now we're heading into Tomorrowland.
Wave.
And there's Space Mountain. Food at the Starline Diner. And it's cool. It's like Japan. They have the this food on display.
Yes.
Iron Man Experience. And there's the entrance to Hyperspace Mountain. Oh, I've never seen a robot trash can. Hey!
Nice to meet you.
Hello!
Why you're dressed in black? I love purple. I love purple. You should wear purple. Purple color.
Purple. She loves purple.
You're so happy.
That's cool. There's Tigger.
Oh yeah, there he is.
At World of Frozen, the royal sisters Anna and Elsa are celebrating summer snow in Harrisburg.
喺斯達科技展，明天就係今天。呢度展示各種速食麋鹿同埋其他野生動物，到時候要小心留意周圍環境。
And the Fairytale Forest. Oh, nice. Oh, there it goes.
That doesn't do anything.
I don't know what the books are supposed to do. Oh, that's neat.
Oh, how cute.
He's gonna come over here, I think.
Oh.
It's cute. Very pretty gardens. The Festival of Foods right here. There's a pug from Pocahontas. All the pillars are themed to different movies. Cinderella over here. And here's the inside of the Pooh Shop. And they have the little wishing well with the 7 dwarfs over here.
Focus on the mission. Grab those blasters and get ready to do some damage. Let's get out of my hand-sized plane. Get ready to shoot. Keep your hands in the sweet spots.
Shop afterwards. I like that little frog up there. That's cute. Little Ant-Man shop. Those are cute. I've never seen these before. Little cute Groots.
Can you pick which one, or do you?
No, they're all mystery boxes. That's what they love over here.
Should I get one?
We could get one. I mean, they're all pretty cute.
I like this one.
Yeah, that one is cute.
All right, guys, so if you've never been to an Asian country, Japan or China or anything, one thing that they do love over here is a good mystery box. Like, you just buy something and you cross your fingers and you hope for the best. So we bought this little group mystery box. It was $13.99 USD, and it shows you all the little ones that you can get.
Yeah.
Which Wes also got it on video, I think.
Yeah, and sometimes they do sell it as a whole collection. If you want to,
Right.
you can buy them all.
If you want to buy all of them. So,
If
we
not,
will open this one and maybe.
see which one we got.
It's really sealed up good. All right, here we go. All of them were cute. It doesn't really matter.
No. Oh, and it's in a bag, so it's even more of a surprise.
Well, maybe I'll get it open. Hold the box, please.
Got it. Which one did you get? Oh, nice! The one with the little paint.
Look at this little baby Groot. And also look how dang cute he is.
Yeah. He's got a cone of shame on.
He does have a cone of shame.
He must have been to the vet.
Right behind us is Ant-Man and the Wasp Nano battle. That's a mouthful for a ride.
Yeah.
It was really fun. It's a shooting game. I think it's probably a reskin Buzz
It
Lightyear.
is. I'm almost positive.
But it's really cool because your laser pointer or your gun or whatever you want to call it, the light is constantly on. So you know it doesn't have to be like when you're shooting. The light is constantly on when you're aiming, so you know exactly what you're aiming at.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun, and I actually beat Wes, which never happened, but that's of course because he was reporting it there. But I'll take it. A win is a win is a win. But it was fun. It was really fun. I am enjoying all of these Marvel reskins here.
Yeah.
They're cool, and this Tomorrowland is really, really cool looking. It's so clean and up to date. It's just great back here, but I have enjoyed myself. And,
I really like it.
Yeah, these two reskin rides are fantastic.
We're heading into the Iron Man experience. The Stark arc reactor is very powerful. All these fancy vehicles. You can tell this is a re-themed Star Tours from those doors. And we're heading down.
All right, so we just got off of Stark Expo, which is right behind us. And what it is basically is like a reskinned Star Tours, but it's so good. It doesn't jerk you around as much. And also, I kind of remember on Star Tours, like even with the glasses on, it would be a little blurry, kind of. This wasn't like that at all. This was fantastic. This was more like a Soarin' type thing.
Yeah, it was kind of like Soarin',
It was super smooth, but we were battling some bots. So if you do get motion sickness, I would say maybe don't do this or make sure you take something beforehand. But this reskinning was great.
Yeah, it was cool. I really liked it.
Yeah, I did too. I wasn't sure because I don't like Star Tours at all.
Yeah, we got a little tour of Hong Kong too.
Yes, and the other thing I will say while we're here in Tomorrowland, specifically here, almost all this stuff now has been reskinned to Marvel stuff, which is kind of cool actually.
Yeah.
They don't have anything Star Wars anymore here.
No.
So if you enjoy...
Well, Space Mountain.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, Space Mountain.
Space Mountain. But if you enjoy Marvel stuff, this is the place to be because this has more Marvel stuff than any other park we've been to, I think. So yeah, it's
Very
really cool back here. All right, everybody, so we're having some dinner and we finally actually got some culturally appropriate food, if you will. You know, because lunch was more like Americanized food, but I got some Japanese pork curry, which looks delicious and smells delicious. And Wes?
I got some ramen with garlic something sauce. It was like a garlic sauce and
like black garlic.
Yeah, black
That's
garlic and pork. Looks really good though.
It does. And this time We got chopsticks, which is going to be amazing. Because I'm going to try to eat with chopsticks as much as I can. I guess I have no choice, which is fine, but I'm not sure I'm going to cut this. I guess I'll just pick the whole thing up and shove it in my face.
Yep.
Which is fine, that's what they do here.
Yeah. Cute little Chinese New Year window. And there's the Duffy window.
That is adorable, truly. So I decided to get a strawberry daifuku because I love mochi. It's like one of my most favorite things, and it was so cute. It was on the Duffy and Friends thing, and it came with, I'm assuming, a little Chinese New Year thing on top. I don't know. But that's just chocolate, which is delicious. But mochi is so good. Look at this. Ah, it's like a marshmallow. Oh, that's lovely.
Good?
Yes.
Creamy? Strawberry?
It's it is more like marshmallow. I mean, it doesn't taste like marshmallow, but the consistency is more like marshmallow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's
And there's the Tomorrowland at night.
it's pretty.
And we are heading in to Hyperspace Mountain. We're heading in to Hyperspace Mountain. Here's the queue.
Good luck, and may the Force be with you. May the Force be with you, always.
Now we're in. There we are. Here's inside the shop at the end. Very cute. Some Stitch collectibles. Alright, it's a Stitch smart camera.
Alright everybody, so we just got off Hyperspace Mountain. And before we got on, I did some research just to see if it was any different or, you know, what the differences were. It is exactly the same track layout as California. However, having said that, I think because this is newer maybe, I don't know. But that thing is smooth as silk. Like, normally when I get on Space Mountain, it's just for nostalgia purposes. I don't actually care for the ride.
They're not really great rides.
No, because it's real jerky and bumpy and you get beaten up, but not on that one. That one was actually so much fun.
Yeah, that one was a really fun one.
We
were a little worried when it said Hyperspace Mountain. We thought it was the one in Paris because the one in Paris is terrible.
Horrible.
It has an inversion.
It's absolutely the
Yeah,
worst.
it's terrible.
And it's not the inversion, it's just it whips you all over the place and it made me sick to my
Oh yeah,
stomach.
we were so sick
Oh, it
after
was
riding
gross.
that.
Like even Wes, and Wes doesn't get sick
Yeah.
ever. So when we saw that it was Hyperspace Mountain, we were like, oh no. So that's why I looked it up and did some research. But it is exactly the same as the one in California. And the Star Wars stuff in there is really cool.
It's really well done.
It goes so well with the ride. And man, I just had so much fun. Like, Wes actually taped it. You can probably hear me giggle a couple of times because I just really had a good time. It's the first time I think I've enjoyed Space Mountain in years.
Way better than the Hyperspace Mountain in Paris.
It is better than that one, and it's just smoother than the one in Florida and the one in California.
Yep.
So if you are here, even if you know the one in California like the back of your hand, I suggest riding this one because it is just like butter. I mean, it is so smooth.
I love all these colorful lights in the trees. It's very pretty. Heading into Small World to check it out at nighttime. Here's Frozen Land at nighttime. It's very pretty. And then you can see the castle up on the hill up there. It is cool. You can do this little thing with your phone here. The fountain is very pretty at night.
Hey, partners! If you see Slinky Dog, tell him Woody says howdy.
Cute photo spot. And there's Rex.
I just love to play.
Good old Rex. Here's Mystic Manor at night. And there's Grizzly Gulch at night. There's Tarzan's house at night.
right, everybody, so we just finished up our first day at Hong Kong Disneyland. And we made it from open to close.
Yeah, we don't really do that.
No,
often.
pretty amazing for us, you know, because we're not getting any younger. But we definitely wanted to see Momentous, the nighttime show, and it was very good.
Yeah.
You know, normally those shows like get me in the feels and I start crying, and it didn't do that this time. It was good. I'm not.
Yeah,
saying
I thought
that
it was
at
really
all.
good. I wanted to make a comment that I think that when they put the castle in it was built for projections, because the projections on it did look the best
Yeah.
out of all the castle projections we've seen.
They were great. They were perfectly clear, and you know everything was really good. It was nice to look at, but it didn't grab me the way that other shows have grabbed me. So I don't know. It was just okay for me.
And I thought the villain section of it was really good.
That was great.
It was one of the best villain parts.
It was. It definitely was. But it was a very good show, and you should still stay for it. And honestly, we were pretty close to the front, and we only got there about a half an hour before it started. So
Yeah.
again, and it was pretty busy in the park today. So again, I mean, you don't need. It's not crazy like Disney World where you have to get somewhere like an hour and a half beforehand
Yeah,
to get
yeah.
a good spot. So don't think you need to do that. And also, I mean, again, it was busy again today. And they do have premier access for that, but I don't think you need it.
No.
I definitely don't
It's
think
not
you need
cheap
to pay
either.
for it. It's not cheap because you can't just get like a single one. You have to get like a whole package, and it costs like 799 Hong Kong dollars, which I think is about what, over $100.
So, yeah.
So you don't need it here at this park. This park isn't busy enough to warrant that, I don't think.
No.
At least it wasn't for us, and I think it was a busy day today. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Don't buy the premier passes ahead of time because you don't need them.
Yeah.
But other than that, we had a great day. This
Yeah.
park is super, super clean. It's beautiful to look at, and there's some really killer rides here. So we are going to come back again tomorrow, but we have an early flight out on Thursday, so I'm not sure we're going to make it all day
No,
tomorrow.
no.
Probably just like half a day.
Yeah.
But we are going to try to finish up a few things we didn't get done today, and we will bring you along with us again tomorrow. So just remember, as always,
Whatever you decide to do,
just get out there and do it.